Lauren Speed and Melanzo here with Slim of 112. Thank you for this interview. Really appreciate it.
All right.
So basically, just tell us, what have you been up to? Everyone's been missing you, so tell us what have you been doing the past couple months?
Well, I've been just pretty much doing my thing. I've been going around the world. I've been doing a lot of shows. I just put out a mixtape. It's called Cruising the City, Volume 1 here. A record off of there is entitled Baby Baby, featuring the Notorious B.I.G.
Nice.
And basically, that's how I feel about, like if you have a significant other spoiling a girl, you know what I'm saying? And this is my whole outlook on the situation. So, just got to check it out.
You've mentioned that the song features B.I.G. and you have also worked with him in the past when he was living. Tell us about Big and how was it working with him and his aura and all that?
Well, I would tell you, I mean, he's like a big brother. Yeah. Definitely miss him a lot. Man, he would give you the shirt off his back. But when we moved to Atlanta, New York, we had to transition. You know what I mean? So him and Faith really took us.
Speed Radio.
I'm talking about 112. He took us underneath the wing and basically just showed us around. You know what I mean? And we got the privilege and it was blessed to go watch him perform and basically promote his album, his first album. For me, it's like it ain't nothing like the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of makes you miss him even more. And I think for entertainment purposes, I would understand why people were like that. I know you all kind of referred to the Tupac hologram. With people like that, sometimes that's where the legacy is, like what they left, and you know what I'm saying. You kind of want to leave it like that. I don't really like to make it a spectacle, but I will understand technologically speaking why everybody would kind of like it.
So you mentioned 112 earlier. So what's your relationship with the other members of the group now? Is everything good? Is it kind of a little rocky there? Is there another 112 album in the future maybe? Or?
Well, I know I've been hearing a whole bunch of rumors. I was hearing that 112 doing a reunion and album. That's false. And when I say that, I would say, and the reason why, just being straight up, just open and honest with all fans. If it's not Q, Mike, Slim, and Duran, it is not 112. Even if I was in the group and there was and Q or Mike or Duran would be missing, that's not 112. It takes all 4 members to make the group 112 or whatever. So, but now there are rumors that some big agencies are talking to my business partners about possibly doing some shows, having all 4 of us on the same stage. I mean, that right there, I can't say anything about that one because that situation, those talks are true. But this is a business, so in order for Slim to stop doing what Slim is doing, you know what I'm saying, to do
contract and a check.
Boom.
What was that transition like, being a part of a group and then becoming a solo artist?
Well, I mean, you know what? At first, it was challenging but fun. One thing about 112, like I didn't have to sing backgrounds, so all I had to do was just concentrate on Slim being Slim, which is very, very easy. But being a solo artist, it was a little bit more challenging because I had to really get to know myself and learn how to do backgrounds and learn how I want the record to rock.
So you've collaborated with a lot of different artists. What was your favorite collaboration?
I work for a lot of people. I think the funnest was probably with Ryan Leslie.
Okay.
Oh, he was just here.
We hosted with him a couple weeks ago at Bar 7.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, what's so fun about Ryan?
Well, he's a genius. Actually,
isn't he? Literally.
He's literally a genius. Oh yeah. And sometimes I admire when a person is very passionate, and the music, and then he can play all type of instruments, and he needs that whole element, everything around him to be in one. Everything about him is like a movie. So when you're in his field, I came up to New York and I actually wanted to, because I listen to his music. Every time when I went to Germany or Belgium or something like that, he's like P. Diddy out there. You know what I'm saying? He can speak all different type of languages. He does music that way. I heard a mixtape in 2 different languages, the same mixtape. Wow. So I said, you know what?
That boy.
Because, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? Because, you know, if you do your homework on me, when I was in high school, I was a nerd myself, you know. So when I saw somebody that I felt like the spirit was kind of like the same, I was like, you know what? I want to just see how he is for real. And I was not let down at all, you know. Good Lovin' was recorded probably in less than an hour.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it was really more of a jam situation, and just both of us playing against each other, and you know, and just me just watching him put it all together.
So how
was
can
amazing.
people reach you? Are you on Twitter?
No, I don't believe in Twitter.
God.
One thing about Twitter where I have a problem with, you know, when you start, because I once upon a time I had Twitter.
Okay.
I had a Twitter page.
You deleted it.
I deleted it because I felt like it was worthless. You know why? Because at the time when I did have the Twitter page, and of all the hundreds of thousands of people I had, which I definitely, you know, I give it to all the people, all my fans that followed me. What is the real, you know, when it was sold to me, Twitter was supposed to be a networking situation, a business. I didn't really get it. And as time went on, it started becoming more of a place where people give their opinions or hate or whatever, you know what I mean?
I know that you've been in the game for a minute. What do you think about the state of R&B right now? Music has changed so much from when you first entered.
Oh my goodness.
How do you feel about the new artists now and the, you know, the path that R&B has taken?
Well, you know what? Thank God it's came back around to the 360.
Yeah.
Like now it's more of a more R&B feel, and I like where it's at. You know what I mean? Kudos to Trey Songz to keep standing real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel where, you know what I'm saying, Chris Brown is at, you know what I mean? Because R&B is definitely honesty. So sometimes, you know what I mean, if you're happy, you're really happy, you're going to write about it. If you're sad, if you're angry, that's the way it feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna front, you know, when you have artists like a Drake, you know what I'm saying, which he's supposed to be technically hip-hop, I take him strongly in the R&B world because he's an artist that, you know, very, very, he's into himself, you know what I'm saying, and it takes a certain type of swag to run that type of situation, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, and if you look at the 90s, you know, that's what we were, you know what I'm saying, like, we could say certain things that a rapper say it the same way. Well, we meant the same thing, but we'll say it a different type of way, and you beautiful ladies will accept it.
But I always said that the 90s were like the best for just R&B.
It is, you know, and that's what it was. But see, it wasn't just the music; it was the actual lifestyle.
Yeah, it really
thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a big party,
right? So,
okay. So, any final words for your fans, your supporters?
Oh, well, I just want to thank everybody out there for supporting, you know, your boy Slim. And not your boy Slim, but Q Mike Slim Duran, the whole 112 movement from the time, you know, we had started and to the time everybody went kaput and went their separate ways. And just thank you for just keeping the music alive, true music alive, R&B music alive. And I got a lot of things going. Be on the lookout. Please go support my mixtape, Volume 1, Cruising the City. I was working with my guys, Playing Skills. They're from Dallas, Texas, and they had came to Atlanta, and we got in the studio with Luda, and we had cooked up some good records. You know what I mean? That's gonna be on his album, Ludaverso. He got this record with Usher that I had something to do with. You know what I'm saying? On a David Guetta beat. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing a lot of writing, definitely expanding my brand, the M3 label. So you'll be definitely seeing all different sides of Slim.
Thank you so much for the
interview. We really appreciate it.
You're actually singing tonight, right?
Yes, I'll be here. I'll be here.
Look forward to that. Bar 7, EvipList, that theme.
No doubt.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, no problem.